Well, hello everybody, welcome back to episode 53 of my Let's Play Divine Divinity. I'm IVATOPIA. We're trying to get deep into this church, we're out of mana, so we need to go and rest soon, but we're kind of looking and reading these books. What will happen to our society if the Divine One appears? According to the prophecy, the Divine One will lead our people into a better world, but what will this new world look like? I have read almost all texts about the Reuben Farrell, the author of the prophecy, and the more I study those tenets, the more inconsistencies I find. What kind of person would this Divine One be? Will every living being see his vision for the new world, or will the Divine One select people? The Divine One will change the face of this world. It is almost certain he will destroy all evil. I do not like the thought of something being destroyed, even if it is evil. Can the Divine One really distinguish between good and evil, or will he choose randomly? Interesting. I'll just book and read this one, did I? The Conjurer tune. Okay. This book claims to be by the famous orc freebooter Coram Blood Club. Some say Coram died over 10 years ago. Some say he might still be alive. This book looks old enough, and Blood Club, despite his name was renowned as an orc of education and whatever that word is. Perhaps this, to me, is indeed from Blood Club's very own pen. I would be nice to find the other sections of the story. The Adventure of the Dreaming Gem, remissioned by Coram Blood Club, Org Adventure and Jewel Thief. I was a Jewel Thief, huh? Part, the second dealings. I and Shadow discussed our plans to feed the fables. That's annoying me, they're flashing when I've got the mouse over here. To thieve the fabled Dreaming's gem for several hours, and finally settled that, come what may, I would pay her 1,000 gold pieces to join my scheme. Proceeds that came from the sale of the gem. We would also split 50-50. Some might say I came off much the worse from the deal, but what are 1,000 gold pieces here or there when one expects to make 1 million on the success of a plan? An expert's sure death if it fails. I handed the money over then and there. The hour begins near dawn. When we had finished, I suggested that we forget sleeping that night and settled the deal with a romp on the bed. Wow. With a demure flick of her wrist, Shadow broke my nose. And her booted foot knocked me through the door of our rented chamber. Gods, for a dwarf, that woman knew how to tickle the fancy of an orc warrior. I've known orc chieftains' daughters who had less skill at the courtly art of love play. I was still holding a rag to my streaming nose, which Shadow had reset skillfully, but with sexy brutality. When we set off together the following noontime, I guess that's noontime, she travelled light as a professional thief must, but I was a warrior, so I had to carry my spare weapons and certain leather-bound packages on my back. I have engaged in many such adventures in my long life, but never one that has struck in my memory with such clarity. Despite the passing of over 60 years, of course, all the scar tissue helps remind me as well. To be continued. Oh, that's actually quite good. I kind of do want the other part. Maybe this is the other part. No.
I can't use that.
Naman the Druid. In an age known as the Renaissance, there was once a druid who lives in Tabatrail, the dark forest. The druid went by many names, but most common was Natriel. an ancient word meaning spellweaver. Despite his many services given to the forest and its inhabitants, Natriel was greatly disliked by the elves. To them, Natriel was still a human, and the elves whispered, a black wizard in league with the damned. One day, what's that word? Is Naren? Something elf challenged, there must be a different type of elf or a different clan, I guess. Elf challenged Natriel to a contest of wills. Natriel, having grown impatient with the arrogant manner of the elves, bewitched the troublesome elf, transforming him into a stately elm tree. Wow. That served to provide a place of cool shade. Surround the hot summers as Natriel studies outside his hut. During the hot summers, so he turned into a tree. Wow.
What won't work with that?
What do you want work with that? I'll put it in the thingy. I'm trying to make it work. Falling asleep can be so easy and yet at times be so hard. This book contains 101 amusing yet sophisticated bedtime stories which will help you to overcome even severe insomnia. Every single story in this book is carefully worded, crafted so that the reader will fall asleep after he has read just a few lines. So let us start with story number 1. Darius was a fine merchant. He was the son of Brandus, who was the son of Murakan, who was the son of Gravis, who was the son of Quinn, who was the son of... That's make me tired. Of the son of the son of the son of... okay, night time, people. Seriously, that was actually making me tired. Wow. Okay. Baka. The Adventure of Oman the Pirate Part 1. No one knows for sure where Oman really came from. He was one of the finest pirates who sailed the seas. Far to the north, many merchants that suffered at Oman's hands hired many assassins and bounty hunters to track him down. But Oman was a cunning man. He lived a great deal of his life in the poor section of Rivertown, and he pillages more than 300 merchants. Many who claimed to be close friends of the pirate often spoke of a map tattooed on his back that marks the location of his secrets, his greatest of treasures. Okay, let's say, because we've read quite a lot there, we don't want to lose that. Because again, we still have no mana. Oh, something's getting bust. Oh yeah, my bow. Now that'll be horrible, and they'll come back. My bow's gone and they'll kill me. Oh, I have to. What happened? Oh, I paused it. How I paused it?
Oh, my head hurts. No more magic for now.
Oh, I've got magic. Oh, crap, took it off. Where'd my bow go? Roll back on. So I actually can't use it yet. Crud. Okay, I gotta get some mana in now. Maybe there's a bed in here, so I have to go all the way out. Oh, crud. Oh, fudge, one of them. Okay, why I'm not hitting them? I got no clue, but I'm running. I'm running for my life. Apparently, I'm not running for my life. Okay, I'm way down. Great. Absolutely great. That's why I saved it. Please be gone. Yeah, because I can't run. And he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. He's going to kill me, people. And I feel he's slowly gaining. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I am officially dead. Chance I've got is... And... Oh, seriously. Wow. Okay, that's why I saved it. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to sleep if I've got a chance against this guy. So, I am going to head back. I'll be back in a minute. All these bucks have weighed me down, apparently. That's what I've been picking up. Time to put my bucks down. Put the bucks down. Gotta stack the bucks where they going. Gotta stack the bucks. Gotta get healthy so I can run. again. Boo doo 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 doo. I guess these add up technically.
It won't work with that.
I'm trying to find another space. When we got space. I'm glad this stuff doesn't, you know, fly around. I kind of wish you would just move over there a little bit. Oh, hey, gold in this.
I'm not able to use that.
There's gold in that little pot I left there. Seriously, go there. Trying to find space to put these down. Because 5 of these makes 5 was basically a book. In weight wise, so. Where did I get that druid from? Am I picking it up? Recently. Oh yeah, I grabbed that, didn't I? Right, there's something strange about this weapon. Poison damage. Nice. Again, I can't use it, so I might as well wait here. Make my who to sell it to. Okay. Could I use this bed by any chance? He was like murdered. Could I use it? I can, yes. Oh, that means I can fix my weapon before I go in there. If I can bring it back up. Camera's getting a little bit lost. No! Oh, fudge, you want that back up? So I'm not very good at doing this. Okay. Restore. Head back. Pick this up. Well, save before we enter. This is the last bit we have to do at the top before we go underground, and I don't know if it's going to be one of these things, or let's do one little basement, or if it's going to be one of these things where literally, what is it? It's like 20 different dungeon levels I've got to deal with as I go deeper and deeper. Sorry, I'm trying to rearrange myself on my chair. Ugh, I'm getting stuck. Last time my chair's falling apart, so I've got a towel under it now to cushion it a bit, and it's getting stuck on my foot, and I don't like it. Okay. Come on, you. I know you're in here. Don't kill me. Please. Begging you. No. Ah, no! Okay, that second shot was actually really powerful. Just shows he can be killed. But then it's when he catches that electric, he just sends it like zzz, and you get a chance to pull anything off. I didn't want you first. That's just quite random, like. One shot does nothing, the next shot just completely wipes you out. How am I supposed to stop him? Well, that's the whole thing, random with my shit does really well. I could do what might help. To a harmless creature ready for the slaying. See if this works. Okay, it's not turning. Okay, that did not help. It's like that then. Did you see how many times he hit me to kill me then? In comparison to the first time. That's why I say it's inconsistent and it's frustrating sometimes when it does that. Maybe my skeleton will help. Come on, you. Okay, cool. Wow, you really helped then. So if you go in there first, you give me 2 extra shots before you physically die. Great. That is not much. Wow. Okay, this guy's getting a little frustrating. Because it's that electric attack. Maybe if I'm right in there with him, he won't do it. But the new guy's hitting me, what's annoying. No, he did it. Everybody swings. He seems to randomly do that electric attack and that's the attack that's killing me. Maybe I have to lead this guy a little bit to a level bit more. Get some more health. So I guess we're going to go underground. Well, this place ain't going to be clear as he's dead, what sucks. And if there's more of them on the ground, we are screwed. Was it up here or downwards? It was down, wasn't it? I'll have a look downstairs. Oh, I don't have the music already. What the fudge? What the fudge just happened? Okay, what just happened? Literally? Did I hit a trap? Was it one of them down there? And they were invisible? What happened then? So that means I'm like stuck in this area now. Okay, I'll save here. One last look down here within an episode. What's happening? Okay, we're gonna end the episode, I think. So, like, subscribe, and talk to you next week, and we'll have a look at that. Maybe it's a skeleton or something. This is IVATOPIA saying bye for now. Have a great day. Bye.